Whitley Shepherd.
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Shepherd was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to the second-degree felony of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I've received the pre-sentence report. Have you both had an opportunity to review that report?
We have, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there any additions or corrections?
Not from defense.
Not from state, Your Honor.
Ms. Shepherd, when I'm reading through what happened that day, it is one of the most frustrating things. You are out there as a parent at a park where we've been having all these issues with the kids acting stupid with guns and shooting. And there you are with your kids and other kids out there displaying a handgun. I have had some second thoughts about even going along with this plea agreement, because that type of behavior, especially as a parent in front of all of those kids, is unacceptable. That's what's wrong with what's going on in our community right now. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, ma'am.
So if I do go along with this, I want you to understand how important it is that you follow every rule under this probation, because if you violate any, things could be very bad. And I'll talk about that in a minute. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Any reason not to go along that you can tell, Mr. Rojas?
No, Your Honor.
Mr.
No,
Cro-
no,
I mean,
you're right.
Mr.
Nichols.
Nichols, sorry, I'm reading these other names and hearing sounds, so. You've got two sons, 17 and 16, right?
I'm sorry, I see yesterday.
Turned 18 yesterday.
Mhm.
And then is the youngest one's a girl?
Mhm.
They all live with you?
Yes, ma'am.
There any other guns in your house at this time?
No, no.
Your kids in school?
Yes, ma'am.
Where do they go to school?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Shepherd, I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. I'm going to follow this agreement. I'm going to defer all proceedings, place you on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay the $1,000 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That includes that you cannot go to Magnolia Park at 2930 Gulf Street. Can't be anywhere near it. Do you understand? Also, you can obviously not have any contact whatsoever with Myrtle Reggie, Jeremiah Lee, and Soraya Reggie. Do you understand? That's in person, but that's also sending messages or electronic communications or anything like that. You understand? You cannot have a firearm anywhere in your house, in your car, at your work. You are not allowed to be in possession of a firearm, and you can't have one in your home, even if it technically belongs to someone else. You understand that as well. If you do everything you're supposed to on this probation, this is an amazing opportunity because you don't have a felony conviction. And at the end of the probation, you can, if you're successful, the case is dismissed and you never will have a felony conviction. But the other side of that is if you violate any condition of probation, can be brought back in here, found guilty of the offense. And I have that entire range of punishment to look at, which is up to 20 years in prison. It's not just the 5 years that you're being placed on probation for. It's the whole range between 2 and 20. Do you understand? All right, I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you waived your right to appeal. You need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation's going to call you up to her desk when she's ready to go over your paperwork. All right, good luck to you, ma'am. Luciano Richard, the sentencing.
Need to set that on the trial docket. I
Did you do a rejection?
think she's already done, because I'm the trial counsel that was appointed.
Has there been any change in?
No, ma'am.
No, you're
All right, ma'am, you're Marquise Berry. And this is 25 DCCR 0882, and Ms. Berry is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. It's like back in March, there was a rejection of a 10-year term in prison, and you want to continue with that and go forward with trial with Mr. Radford. All right, we'll get it set on the trial docket. I do want to make sure, Ms. Berry, that you understand that after today, once your case is on the trial docket, I will not accept this plea agreement unless there's something that comes up that your attorney or the district attorney doesn't know at this point. Otherwise, if you change your mind, you can enter a plea open to the court or to some other plea agreement. Do you understand? All right, we'll get it set on the trial docket. Thank you. Aaron Shetley. And Mr. Shetley's case is set, it's a pretrial set trial to begin with jury selection next Monday. What is the announcement?
Judge, I have spoken many times with Judge Walker about this case. I know that it's obviously getting older on the trial docket. I had also let the clerk know several months ago that I was likely to be out next week, and I let her know several weeks ago I will be unavailable for court. I apologize about that. We are still working toward a possible resolution that may not involve a jury trial, but that's something that Judge and I would like to possibly discuss with you a little bit later, but that is my situation for my two trial cases next week.
Okay.
I asked that they.
And we
stay
left
on-
them on today just in case we wanted
Yes,
to make
because
sure
I-
that there was anything that might get worked out. But if it's not going to get worked out today, any objection to that getting reset?
If she's not gonna be here, we're ready.
Okay.
And I did let
Wait,
Judge
she-
Walker know.
So we'll just reset it on the next available trial docket. If something works out between now and then, please bump it up and so that we can get it taken care of before that date. Otherwise, we'll get it taken care of that next court date because it is definitely one of the older ones on the docket.
Thank you.
So-
And I've also spoken to the misdemeanor prosecutor who's handling that, and I
Okay.
think we'll try to take care of everything.
All right, stay in touch with Judge Walker. He'll let you know when you need to be back. Thank you.
It's overall.
Good morning, sir. Are you David Calderon? And this is 24 DCCR 1428. Mr. Calderon is charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle. And what is the announcement?
Judge, we're asking for another announcement document. We do have a discovery in the offer. I have relayed an offer to Mr. Calderon. However, it was the wrong offer. Somehow my offers got mixed up in the file. So now
Okay.
we need more time to go over the correct offer and give him time to look at all that.
No, no objection, Judge.
All right, so I'm going to reset it one time. I know you were just recently appointed, but Mr. Calderon had to come here quite some time, so the case is very old. So if you can try to get with Mr. Rojas, make sure you go visit with him before the next court date so that we can get an announcement. All right, you're free to go.
The court's focus wasn't just the weapon itself. It was where the incident happened and who was present. The judge repeatedly emphasized that children were watching, making the consequences far greater than a typical confrontation.
Jamie, Carol, Mr. Rojas. Morning, ma'am. Are you Luciano Richard? And Ms. Richard was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to theft of property with previous convictions, a state jail felony. I've received the pre-sentence report. Have you both had an opportunity to review that report?
We have, Your Honor.
State has Judge.
Any additions or corrections?
Not from defense.
Not from the state judge. We'd ask that the court follow the agreement of the parties.
Thank you, Mr. Coleman. Ms. Richard, I'm going to follow your agreement. I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to defer all proceedings, place you on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine, and you're also ordered to pay $220.46 in restitution and to follow all of the other rules and conditions of probation. If you do all of that, this is an excellent opportunity because you will not have a felony conviction on your record. And at the end of the case, if you successfully complete it, the case will actually be dismissed. You'll never have a felony conviction. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition, you'll be brought back into court. You could be found guilty, so you would be a convicted felon, and you could go to the state jail prison between 6 months and up to 2 years. Do you understand? 5 years is a long time. In fact, if you take care of everything you're supposed to, get that restitution, your fine paid off, do your community service, it is very likely that you could get off probation even earlier than that, but that's up to you. You have to do everything right, get it all taken care of early. And then I sign early dismissals from probation all the time. I mean, you have no felony history. There's no reason for you not to get this taken care of and get off early, okay? All right, I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. If you'll just have a seat here in the courtroom, watch for probation. She's gonna call you up when she's ready to go over your paperwork. All right, good luck to you. And then I'll give you a minute to go talk to Mr. Pena. Good morning, sir. Are you James McEwen?
Hi.
And this is 25 DCCR 1186, excuse me. Mr. McEwen is charged with theft of property, and what is the announcement?
Your Honor, I had requested from my client, this is a alleged theft by check, client wrote a check to Philpott for transmission. I had requested my client to put together the bank information to show that at the time they wrote the check that he had funds. And this is my first day back, and so I would like to have another reset so I can get with the prosecutor to show him that he did not have the intent to.
Any issue with one reset, Mr. Coleman?
This case should be, yeah, I'm okay with this.
All right, I'll do one reset to give you some time to get that information to Mr. Coleman. Stay in touch with Mr. Smith so that once he gets that information to him, if there's any change in any offer, y'all can visit about that, and then we'll get an announcement at the next court date.
Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. You're Jamie Carroll. This is 26 DCCR 0286. Ms. Carroll is charged with injury to a child, elderly, or disabled individual. And what is the announcement?
Judge, I spoke with Ms. Carroll on the phone briefly last week. We haven't had a chance to go over all the discovery. I can give you that announcement about the, able to do that.
Any issue with something? No.
No, Judge, I've sent two alternative offers to Mr. Rojas.
So, Ms. Carroll, I'm going to reset your case about 30 days. You need to make sure and make an appointment to go visit with Mr. Rojas. You can go over everything that he has, and we'll get an announcement at the next court date. Don't wait till right before that court date. Make sure you call him, go see him plenty of time before that, okay?
Yes.
All right, free to go. Gabriel Pena. Mr. Rojas. Good morning, sir. You're Gabriel Pena.
Yes.
And this is cause number 26 DCCR 0064. Mr. Pena, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of failure to comply with sex offender registration requirements. And that's from September 27th of 2025. Your indictment alleges that you were previously convicted of indecency with a child by exposure, third-degree felony, December 2nd of 1999. That after that was final, you were convicted of failure to report a change of address, a third-degree felony, May 22nd of 2014. And what that means, sir, is that if you go to trial and you're found guilty, the minimum punishment would be 25 years up to 99 years or life in prison. Do you understand?
Yes.
I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that this date's marked as exhibit number 1. I'm sorry, no, I don't. I have a document entitled plea bargain rejection. It shows that the district attorney's office has made an offer if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty for a 20-year term in prison. You have every right to reject that, have your case set for trial. I just want to make sure you understand what the possible consequences are if you go to trial, what your options are. And do you understand all of that? Thank you. And so do you want to reject that offer and have your case set for trial?
Yeah.
All right, I'll get that taken care of. Mr. Pena, Mr. Rojas has been appointed to represent you. He's one of the attorneys who handles a lot of cases for me as a court-appointed attorney. With your permission, I can release him and appoint a new attorney today who could begin preparation for trial a little quicker. Is that okay with you?
Not sure I could. Answer that. Is it my?
To your benefit? Is that what you're trying to ask? So it's really up to you. If you want to keep Mr. Rojas, then he can prepare for trial and get ready. Otherwise, I'll appoint a different attorney today and they'll get prepared. Mr. Rojas is just here a lot, handles a lot of cases, and a little busy, but it's up to you. If you want to keep Mr. Rojas, that's fine.
Which?
It's completely up to you.
Which you. Opinion.
It's really, yeah, it's really up to you. Mr. Rojas is fine either way. So if,
And we have a few minutes, maybe pop.
yeah, sure. And you can just let me know and then I'll either,
The defendant avoided a felony conviction today, but the judge made one thing crystal clear. Any violation of probation could erase that opportunity and expose her to years behind bars.